Yo,
Yo,
yo.
what up, what up?
You not gonna do your shit?
Nah,
No?
I'm done.
Word.
New year, bro.
Yeah, word. Yo, what episode is this? Part 5?
Episode 5.
Episode 5?
Yeah.
What I said part 5. Yo, it's 2015, bruh.
Yeah,
It's a lot of fives going on.
word. Episode 5.
2015.
2005. I might just drop it on the 5th. Fuck it. Nah, I'm gonna do it before that. I'll probably get it done
no.
tonight or tomorrow.
We still need to drop that single dad rap shit.
It'll happen.
Alright, but, yo, what's been going on, bruh?
Really nothing. I ain't been doing shit.
Yeah.
Fuck up with you.
Shit, this holiday shit got me fucking. I'm done with it. Like, Christmas is over, thankfully. Fucking today's the last day of Kwanzaa for anybody that celebrates that shit.
Word. I don't know what other holidays?
I think
Hanukkah been done.
Yeah, I think Hanukkah's over with.
Yeah, it's been done like a couple days ago. More than a couple days ago.
Yeah, like, you know, today's the first day of the year. You know, January 1st and all that. You know, that's when we're recording this because I don't know when we're gonna drop it. But yeah, man, like, it's a new year. You know, everybody's talking their New Year resolutions and all that other hot shit. Man,
Oh shit, speaking of, I forgot my New Year's resolution was, right? That ass. It was to make sure we say who the fuck we was in the beginning of all these shits. Cause yo, I be like, listen to these shits, like, be like, who the fuck is talking?
all right. So who are you?
Yo, it's Toast. 64 fucking talk.
Yeah, I mean, it's Turn Her, aka I might not have it, but my boys is trapped with the Burn Her. Know what I mean? Nah. But, I mean,
I be listening to the podcast, I be like, damn, yo, every time I'd be like, oh, that's what we supposed to do. Like, we supposed to introduce ourselves and
Yes,
shit, and
we
what
need to.
what the fuck this is.
yeah, well, it's definitely 64th talk. You know, the 64 gods are in here. Shout outs to Drake.
Word. What up, Drake?
Know what I mean? But yeah, yo, like this holiday shit, stressful. I'm so glad it's over with. Now we can get back to the grit and the grind of the regular year.
Oh, for real.
I mean, shit, that's the part that excites me, bro. I don't like taking a break. I ain't rich yet. Fuck, I need to take a break for.
Nah. No breaks.
You know
No
what I
breaks
mean?
needed.
So, yeah, man, you know, there's a lot of shit that's been going on. Other than that, you know, on a previous episode, I was talking about how much I enjoy the MTV show Slednex. They just recently ended. I forgot where I left off in terms of what was going on with the show.
You kind of just giving like an overview of the
Overview?
whole shit, pretty much. I don't think you got into like
All right.
deep detail,
Well,
but my memory's fucked, so
pretty much.
just fucking go over the whole thing again.
Go over the whole thing. All right. Well, pretty much this is like, you know, MTV's third shot at having like I hate calling them rednecks, but having like a redneck show. You know, they did Buck Wild. They took it off air and never did a second season after my man Shane died.
What other shit was that?
They did Party Down South, but put it on the CMT station. You know, and they had it was pretty much like they took a bunch of Southerners from other southern states and put them all in one house in another southern state, and just had them, and for the summer, and just had them going crazy.
So like Jersey Shore esque.
It's like Jersey Shore with the rednecks. Yes,
Alright,
it's
yeah.
amazing.
Alright, that's cool.
And then, you know, this, you know, Slednex is more along the lines of Buck Wild, but, you know, they're in Alaska. You know, a bunch of 20-somethings, you know, doing wild shit in Alaska, bugging the fuck out, you know, and pretty much, you know, the season culminated in somebody getting engaged, which was kind of tight, but the way it happened was so weird. But, you know, yeah, I'm not going to give away the whole show because I want y'all to see it. But, like, yeah, that was tight. And the new season of Real World started. I think they're on their...
Oh, quick, going back to Slednex. What you give the whole season on, like, a fucking rating? Like, I don't know, 1 out of 10 and shit.
Yeah, I think...
1 out of 64. No, all right, let's go 1 out of 10. Let's keep it easy.
1 out of 10? I'm going to give that shit like a 8.95.
Yeah, so that shit almost an A.
Almost.
That's all right then. That's fucking highly recommended then for y'all.
I liked it, you know what I mean? But I'm into weird shit.
No, that's right.
But
That's
I
why they
feel-
listening to us.
That's why you're listening, exactly. But you know, I thought that shit was tight. You know, yeah, I thought it was tight. It made me, the best shit about that show isn't even the 20 something like cast members. My man Leonard. Yeah, all right. So let me explain to you who Leonard is. Right. There's two cast members who work at an airboat shop. I don't know if you guys know what an airboat is, but if you hear me say the word airboat, I want you to Google what an airboat is, right? So
I'm about to do that shit right
yeah.
now.
so there's a guy named Kelly and another guy,
Oh,
Trevor.
I know what you're talking about.
Trevor. Yeah,
That's what I thought it was.
Yeah, they work at an airboat shop. They work for a guy named Leonard. This guy Leonard is probably the single most like intriguing old man that I have ever come across via TV. They got to the point where like I wanted to go to Wasilla, Alaska, and just hang with him for like a month. Like, yo, this guy, no lie,
How old is he? Old?
he has to be like in his 70s.
Alright.
He wears all
And
black.
he runs this shit.
Yeah, wears all black, gray beard. Sometimes he'll throw on like a black button up and like a leather jacket on some chill shit. Like that's his like everyday attire, and then he just says the nuttiest things. So like earlier today, I was watching like the outtakes of you know how they whenever they end a season on a reality show, they do like outtakes and bloopers and shit, like unaired footage. And they did like a whole like little 2 minute like roundup on like all the nutty shit he says, and including some unaired things. He went to the house where majority of the girls were staying, and there's a sign I guess in front of their house that says like welcome to our wonderland or something. And he was like, I'm wondering, how deep is this wonderland? like there's a like creepy old man, but he's so funny. Like,
Yeah, that's crazy.
You won't like. I'm not even doing it justice because he has like he's Alaskan, but he has this weird like southern like thing going on. Like he is what if anybody was to be Jack Daniels. I don't know who the fuck Jack Daniels is,
But that's what he should be. That's who he is.
but he is walking Jack Daniels to me.
No doubt. No doubt.
Know what I mean? So that alone was crazy. But yeah, you know,
So check it out. I mean, it's
Yeah,
highly recommended. I think I
Slednex.
might be fucking with it. So
sled next.
I might even have something to say in the future.
But back on some like, you know, the third we're this week earlier this week was
was
the
the third
third
joint?
episode of, you know, the new season of Real World, and shit's getting crazy already. Like shit got crazy on the first episode.
Oh yeah, this shit's been a mess since the beginning.
Yo,
Like fucking mess.
Madison is a mess.
Yeah.
Bruno and Sylvia are a mess. Like Jason is. At first, I thought he
Who's
was
Jason?
funny.
Oh,
the black guy.
Oh yeah. I can't fuck with him.
At first, I thought he was funny, but now I just think he's a corn.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. I mean, I fuck with Real World, but so far, man, there's a lot of shit that I don't like about this season. I hate how they all the dudes dress alike.
yo,
Like they all go out with like a flannel button up, but it's not like a flannel. It's like regular button up material.
Yeah.
And they all three of them be wearing the same, like just different colors. That shit's. I hate how Jason always be in the fucking interview shit with his tie just
Yeah.
loose. Like that shit just annoys the fuck out of me.
Yeah, Jason is weird. And the thing is, every Real World season, there's almost one guy that I can kind of relate to and be like, you know what? That's kind of like me.
Bro, you know what I was just thinking? Like, yo, it's kind of been getting away from that shit.
Yeah.
Like, look at last season. Look at the season, this current season. It's like it's not like them first few seasons, like the New York shit.
Yeah.
And the fucking LA joint. Them first 2 seasons. I mean, even after that, you
Yeah.
had like this shit was like people weren't like, they got these people who look, prototypical perfect, and it's just kind of like, ugh, I can't really. I mean, there's people I fuck with on the show, there's characters, and people I fuck with on the show, but for the most part, I'm like, these dudes are fucking all cornballs.
Yeah.
Like, remember David season 2?
Yeah.
Like, come on, bro. He was just this fucking regular, skinny, funny dickhead. You know what I mean?
Word.
Who's the other dude? Fucking, was that season 2 too?
I don't remember.
Puck?
Puck was the man. They
Like,
bit his tongue off.
they would never put a character, they've never gonna cast somebody like that in real world ever again, bro.
They're not.
But, anyway, not to talk about how much I don't fuck with, let's talk about the shit we do fuck with. Yo, I kind of like how they have this shit where, like, when you thinking everybody's like, all happy-go-lucky, then they got this, like, this fucking...
twist.
Yo, like, but it's crazy because it's like, it goes black and white. The shit looks like it's, like, some hacked footage.
Yeah.
And it, like, somebody talking shit about, the person and, just fucking throwing shade. This shit's gonna be definitely interesting because, this shit's called Skeletons.
Yeah, exactly.
We didn't even really explain this shit. Yeah, this shit's called Skeletons. So pretty much all these people's skeletons from their life, you know what I mean, are going to be showing up one at a time. You think it's going to be more than one per person?
I think so.
Me too.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think they're just going to keep attacking them.
Yeah.
Like,
I think people might not even, like, stay, like, the whole time, like, last season.
Yeah.
I think they might be like, this person's here for 2 weeks. Oh, they leave. Your next skeleton shows up.
Exactly, yeah. I don't think... They're not going to move them in the house. They're just going to pop up.
Yeah.
And then dip.
I don't know. We'll see. Last season they moved in.
Yeah, last season they moved in, but I don't think that's going to happen this time.
Yeah. But, this shit's been crazy so far. What else? Let me see. Who else is in this shit? What's the white boy's name? I can't think.
Tony?
Oh, Tony, yeah.
Tony's cool.
Yeah.
He's funny. Like, he reminds me of, like, dudes my cousin hangs out with. So that's funny. Like, my cousin went to, like, a prep school all his life. So he has, like, those type of, like, frat boy type friends, but that are still kind of swaggy. Like,
the funny shit, though, is, like, we just found out this last episode he got a girl back home.
Yeah, yo. Oh, he's macking crazy.
The revelations is crazy last episode.
Yeah, like, I don't... Like, yeah, that goes back to what I was saying. Like, there's nobody... The funny thing is, I think the girls are doper than all of the guys.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, Sylvia's tight. Madison is hilarious.
Yo.
Like... Yeah, her story is hilarious. I know it's not supposed to be funny, but that shit is hilarious to me.
Bro, when she was like, I had a gun to my head, I was like, I couldn't help it.
Yeah, dead ass. Like, she said she was locked in a closet. No, that was Sylvia.
She was a heroin addict?
I think she was a heroin and a meth addict.
Yeah,
like, she was on that hard for real.
Yeah.
What's the other girl?
But I think she still got even more dirt because she was like, she was saying some shit like, "Oh, people died because of us." Like she was like saying little shit they didn't really get into yet. I was like, "Oh, yo!" Like she's probably the most interesting person, Madison, on the show. Just like
the funny thing, she didn't necessarily say people died, but she said like people have like lost lives.
I don't know what she said. Some crazy. It was in episode 2.
Yeah, she said some nutty shit. And I'm just like, were you kicking bodies? Or like...
Yeah, like what happened? Like, I'm like definitely intrigued.
We're definitely
the other one's V.
Oh, Violetta, yo, I fucks with her too.
Yo, she's crazy.
The funny thing is, her story reminds me a lot, or not a lot, but like gives me certain energy that goes towards our next collection that we're working on that I ain't even gonna talk about right now.
Yeah.
But her energy gives me that feel, and yo, the thing. This is the part that I'm most concerned about. Everybody else, like, I can kind of get their stories and their struggle. I'm nervous to see what they do with Nicole.
Oh, yeah. I was thinking the same shit. I was like, yo, like, what's Nicole's, skeleton thing going to be? Because everybody else, Jason got the baby mama and his father drama.
Yeah.
And Tony, he really didn't really mention his shit either.
I think his beef is his pops.
You think that's what's going to be?
His pops and his addiction. So
well, he also got the girl, so
yeah,
that might be a real simple, easy one.
Yeah.
Yeah, V, obviously, everybody knows her shit.
The bullies. And
Yeah,
all that
yeah,
other
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Her and Sylvia, they all got that female drama back home.
Yeah, Sylvia's was crazy, though, too, because she had, like, the drug dealer, fucking
Boyfriend,
pregnant, abortion, trapped in closets.
I think, you know, I think Sylvia was on some trap queen shit back in where she was from. She is Mexican, you know. They be. I mean, I'm not trying to, serve no racial stereotypes, but I mean, we know how the Migos do.
Yeah.
Um,
Who else was there on that shit? Is that everybody? Yeah.
That's really it. Like,
People gonna start showing up though next week. Yeah, Nicole. I don't know. I don't know what's up with her. I can't really call it yet with what her shit gonna be.
I don't either, and
But
it
yeah.
scares me because I fucks with her, and everybody seems to fuck with her.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Bruno story is gonna be interesting too.
Yeah, I just kind of don't give a fuck about him though.
Yeah,
so
he's definitely like
I'm
wild,
like,
corny, and he has like horrible taste. Like the girls that he was like messing
Yo,
around with at the
word.
club, I'm just like,
Chill. That
bruh.
one chick. What was her?
Carla.
Yeah, her and the other one from last episode. Both of them was like.
yeah, both of them. The one he brought to the bathroom. I'm just like, bruh,
Yeah.
tighten up.
Where Carla looked like she was 50, bro.
She did, yo. She had that teacher vibe to her.
Like
That
a
ass.
guidance counselor or some
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, she had a real like school setting vibe. Like I looked at her and I just smelled like
She wanted you to get your life together.
chalk and like a smart board.
Oh shit! They still use chalk in school?
I mean, probably
They use
for
whiteboards?
probably for
I don't
kids.
know. I don't even know.
I don't know. Listen, I can't tell you the last time I've been to a school that didn't have an art section.
Yeah.
But yeah. Other than that, like,
I just keep, like I said, yo, because Challenge is starting up soon on MTV.
yeah. See, I don't fuck with the challenge.
Challenge is crazy, yo. You should fuck with it. I've been fucking with that shit for a few years now.
I used to like the original ones when those real world road rules, but now,
well, there ain't no more road rules, so there ain't no challenges.
thank God, I
But-
hate road rules.
It's all the people from the old real worlds.
Yeah,
so that
but-
shit's cool. I fucks with some of them.
Only time I watch is if they bring the Miz back.
Yeah, that ain't happening.
I know.
He hosted the post show though
yeah,
once.
I remember.
A couple, like, I think last season. So yeah, and as you can see, they got all these athletic type fucking people on the show. This shit is just they casting people not just for the real world anymore.
casting them
They
for
casting
the
them for the real
challenges.
world, then the challenge and all the other shit that
Exactly.
MTV has.
Yeah, you
So
can tell.
it's like, you ain't getting that real fucking authentic feel. I think we did like in the first whatever dozen seasons or so.
Even like the up until like the mid 2000s, because
Yeah,
New Orleans
that's what I
was
said
crazy.
first, like a dozen, 15 or so. Yeah.
But yo, not for nothing. Going back to the Miz, the second Back to New York was crazy.
Which one's Back to New York?
That's what the Miz and Coral.
Oh, yeah. That's what I mean. Coral still be on like the fucking challenge, yeah.
Yeah, should be getting all them. Like, yo, my favorite seasons, hands down, Back to New York, New Orleans, and Chicago.
First Chicago or second Chicago?
Well, all right. So is this the third Chicago?
Yeah, this is the third Chicago.
It might be the second Chicago.
This is the first Chicago. Second Chicago. Back to Chicago, I think, had the transgender chick.
What?
Yeah, that shit was crazy. I'm pretty sure. Or no.
I'm talking about the Chicago with Anissa.
Yeah. That's this one right here. Alright, I'm bugging. I be getting shit all mixed up. You know
Yeah.
me. I think it might have been like the Brooklyn one. That was the one with the transgender chick, right?
There was a Brooklyn one?
You know me, I be fucking making shit up. Yeah, this is it right here. Real World Brooklyn. That was a dude.
How did I miss that?
I don't know.
How they have Brooklyn and then, bro, this is
Because they couldn't
crazy.
do back to New York. You know, it was like,
so they're like, we're not gonna put you in Manhattan. We're gonna put you in Brooklyn.
yeah, that's what they did.
They need to have real world Long Island, real
They
world
did.
South Bronx.
Yo, that's too real.
That's some Dave Chappelle shit, honestly.
For real, though.
Take them to the South Bronx, get them stabbed up.
They had the real world, right?
Yeah,
You know,
let them tell them to get chopped cheeses and shit.
this castle.
Yo, nah, Vegas was probably my favorite one. When they were in the Palms.
Wanani? And it might have been Vegas. There might be two Vegas.
Nah, there's only one Vegas, I think. Vegas was crazy.
This shit right here.
Yes.
Yeah, there was another Vegas. This one.
Wow, in 2011.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yo, they be going in, yeah.
Maybe that's why they keep adding these gimmicks.
Yeah,
now,
they gotta add the gimmicks because like
they've
this shit's
done too
been
many
so
places.
repetitive. Like
Yeah.
they've done every place.
Twice.
Yeah, they
I mean,
so
this
it's,
is the third Chicago, so they're just like, all right, we're gonna put you in another.
yeah.
Speaking of real world and shit, this is probably gonna be the last part of like all that shit. I was watching some shit with my mom a couple of days ago, and Oprah was like doing like Where Are They Nows of certain real world people,
Oh, for real?
and she did the first cast, the first ever New
Yeah,
York,
yeah.
and brought them back to the old loft.
Nah, for
It
real?
was Heather B, who we see Heather B all the time.
She on the
'Cause of
radio.
the Sway in the Morning
She
shit.
on Sway, yeah.
It was Heather B, some old dude, I don't remember him,
Some old dude.
and some girl. I think Julie. Yeah,
Yeah,
Julie,
Julie.
and it wasn't Norman. Was it Norman? Yeah, it might have been Norman. They went back to the house and just was like in the loft, just looking. And then they did like a little like interview with the Oprah show or whatever. It was
That's
kinda,
crazy.
It was kind of tight.
Oh, right here.
It was kind of tight. And then they did a special. Yep. They did exactly. They did a special part on Eric, and he's like a yoga guru now.
Word?
Some crazy shit. Yeah, bro. It was tight.
Heather BB bugging.
Yeah, she did. I'm like, are those boot pants? Like, huh?
Yo, he said boot pants.
I'm like-
Chill.
I was so confused with her outfit when I watched it, but I was like, yo, that's tight. Cause I was sitting there like watching the Real World already, like the new season. And my mother was like, yo, turn it on the Oprah show. I'm just like, what? Heather B got a new song?
I'm pretty sure she does, bro. It might be not like I don't know how new it is, but
Heather B had some shit back in the day.
Glock's down.
Yeah. what did Big Heather B couldn't make me put my Glock down?
2 Chainz.
Who said that?
2 Chainz just had a Heather B line.
Are you serious?
Yeah, like in the Feds watching.
Damn, what'd he say?
He said some shit about Glock's down.
He must have got that shit from Big Pun or Fat Joe.
That shit's funny though, cause nobody listening to 2 Chainz even caught that line.
Exactly.
What was it? I'm pretty sure it was in.
Heather B performs Glocks Down at October 7th, 1995, Soul Train.
Oh,
That's amazing.
man.
That is fucking amazing.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was in Feds watching.
But, like, yeah, all this talk about MTV, I got some shit up my sleeve about, a little MTV segment, because even, like, speaking about these old shows and, like, these old seasons, I really gotta hit y'all with, like, some shit about MTV and, like, as far as, like, influence and, like, yeah, I mentioned it before, but I really gotta.
There's a lot of fucking, MTV's been very inspirational to a lot of motherfuckers.
And I just wish they would do certain shit and do it better. But, I don't know. Like, I'm not even gonna get into it all the way, but, like, yo, Spring Breaks from MTV used to be, like, my favorite shit as a kid. Like, I used to get hyped. Like, other than, what is it called? What's that show? Other than A Different World, like, MTV made me want to go to college just so I can do Spring Breaks. And, like, now, like, by the time... Damn. But by the time I got to, like, high school, they don't even do Spring Breaks no more. And the Spring Breaks they were doing was ass. Like,
Yeah, they don't do that shit no more, right?
yeah, like, yo, But that's just like a little history. You know what I mean? We might really got to give y'all a timeline of just like some ill MTV shit that we used to fuck with. You know, like House of Style and fucking, you know, the Spring Breaks. They had some like real obscure shit back in the day too. So like, yeah, look out for that MTV dedication episode we gonna hit y'all with in the next like month or two.
Or something.
Yeah, whatever.
We'll get it there.
But so what else you been fucking with, bro? Other than this TV shit, a lot of shit's been going on that we haven't touched on.
What's been going on?
Just, I mean, I'm not gonna get into it all the way, but like the shit with Bobby.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
Bobby Shmurda, you know, the whole, I want to call it like Iggy Azalea Banks gate.
Yeah.
Like,
and then like everybody else jumped in it.
Yeah, of
well,
course.
not everybody, but almost everybody.
Almost everybody.
Yeah.
And then like, what else is going on?
I mean, the shit with Bobby's kind of fucked up, but
It's fucked up, but like, I mean, I done had a few conversations with people about it, and they all have their theories. I mean, I was talking to my man, well, you know, Koos.
Yeah.
Talking to Koos, and he was just like, yo, they should have known that they can't talk like that being from New York.
yeah, they were. I mean, they talking real reckless.
They were talking real reckless, and he was just like, yo, like, you don't you know that you can't actually do what you're saying in your lyrics being from New York?
Yeah, I mean, they were very descriptive with.
Too descriptive,
and then Rap Genius, you know, that ain't doing you no favors.
Nah, and it's not at all. But like my stance on the whole commentary is just like not even them. Like I honestly commend them for what they did.
I think that's what was so tight about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The shit was real.
The shit was real, exactly.
You could tell. You could just tell. I mean, you fucking, if you listen to music, rap, any kind of music, but you listen to music long enough, you know when somebody's talking some real shit, and you know when somebody's just
exactly
talking.
And that's what I liked about them from jump.
Yeah, the authenticity.
Because I knew where they were from. I'm like, yo, these dudes is from the 90s. They from Brooklyn. Remember we was at that party in the 90s? And my man's was like, yo, you know where you at? And I'm just like, nah. He's like, yo, you in the 90s, cuz. Like, it's real out here, but I got you.
Yeah.
Remember? Like, my man let me use the bathroom and all that. Like, know what I mean? And I was with all his little crib homies and them wild Jamaicans, you know. We was good on that block, but if you don't know nobody, it's real out there.
Yeah.
So like, you know, so when Shmurda and all them came out, you know, I on top of them being Jamaican and on top of you know me knowing about Brooklyn and shit, like I was like, yo, I fucks with this, but other people were just like, oh, you know, he was stupid, he whatever. Like, listen, you gotta get it how you get it. Like, you think they was really worried about making it as rappers? They were just doing that shit for fun.
Yeah.
Talking about shit.
Just like everybody else.
Yeah, talking about shit that they actually do. Like, if they doing illegal... It's the same shit with Biggie. Like,
yeah.
Biggie even said it. He was like, yo, if I worked at Wendy's, it wouldn't be Machine Gun Funk. It would be fucking... what's the shit? Like, he said it would be like a Biggie Fries or some shit. Like... Do you want fries with that? Like, it wouldn't be no give me the loot. It would be, fucking, do you want a Frosty? Like, you know, he's like, but I didn't. He's like, I didn't work at Wendy's. I was on the block. Like, it is what it is. And you know, everybody talk about, oh, we want rap to be like the '90s. We want it to be real. We want people, that keep it real. You know, rap and hip hop is the only genre and only culture I know that digs so hard to find out if rappers are talking about what they're or doing what they're actually talking about, but then turn their back on them when some shit happens.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, everybody was like, when Prodigy got locked up for the gun upstate, they like, yo, he shouldn't have had no gun. Have you been listening to Prodigy for the first 10 years of his career?
Yeah,
like, what do you mean? Like, he shouldn't have a gun? Like, you...
The same people who got, like, Hell on Earth on their fucking top 10 album list.
Exactly.
Are like, yeah, maybe you shouldn't have did that.
Yeah, fucking turkeys. Like, you know what I mean? Like, how you mad at... it's just crazy to me. Like, and that's the shit I don't like about, you know, one thing I don't like about hip-hop culture. Like, you dig so hard to see if your artists really keep it real, and then when they're keeping it too real, it's just like, oh, shit. All right. Well, that person was stupid.
Yeah,
Like, I heard somebody say, "How are they doing all that when they why would they do that and they were still making money or they were making money?" Like, listen, they just got hot in August.
yeah,
If you seen the Shmoney dance and the hot nigga videos, them shits were shot in like February.
yeah, and all the shit that they was talking about happened, you know,
Yeah, years before that,
or
or months before
yeah,
that.
yeah.
You
It's
know?
like some semi recent shit, but it's
Yeah,
not like, you know,
exactly. And then if you know anything about the case, the feds and the NYPD was looking at them for years before they even got hot. Them getting hot just made them hotter, if you get what I'm saying.
yeah,
So, I mean, so at the end of the day, like when people talk about they want gangster rap and they want authentic rap, like I done seen a couple like actual, music bloggers with sense talk about like, yo, y'all say y'all wanted real shit from rap. This is the realest shit you gonna get
yeah,
in a long time. This is the realest shit you got in a long time. Shit hasn't gotten that much real since the 50 Cent Murder Inc. Dipset era. Like, shit wasn't that real since then.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
yeah.
But,
Not no New York shit.
definitely not on no New York shit. You know what I mean? Like,
But
that's
and
the
again, it
thing.
was like I mean the shit with Bobby too. He was like people clowning him for the shit with the his performance. When the day he got signed, how they was doing them shits. But then they like, oh shit, he real because he got arrested. Like I'm like,
Mhm.
yo, like you the same person who was clowning him a couple months
And the
ago.
funny thing is, like, when he did that whole shit with the performance at the label office, I posted something on Twitter and Facebook, and I'm just like, yo, do y'all not understand how these labels work? Like, your favorite rapper has done that same thing at labels when they get signed. That's what you have to do, because your label
Yeah,
wants
are they gonna give you mad money without seeing how you perform?
exactly, and not hearing the songs that you want to run with.
Yeah, they're just gonna give you mad money for no
Yeah,
reason.
like you're dumb. Like, and if you're a rapper listening to this and you ever get to a label situation, you're gonna do the same exact shit. And I commended Bobby for the same shit because I'm just like, yo, he was excited as fuck.
Plus, that's him.
Yeah, that's him. Exactly. That's him. Like, he got to show the label, like, yo, this is what you putting money behind. I'm going to jump off tables. I'm going to slide across the table. I think I'm Tom Cruise. Like, like, you know what I mean? Like,
For real though.
so it's just, but this is the disconnect that we have compared to, like, the regular people that we know who don't know shit, but then think they know shit. It's just like, yo, have you ever met with an A&R in your life? Have you ever met with labels or a manager from a label or whoever? Like, do you know? Have you ever met these people? You don't know what goes on in these meetings. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we don't know everything that goes on in these meetings too. But I think we know a lot more than these regular motherfuckers that are just out here trying to clown and give their little 2 cents, but not having no backing behind it. You feel me? Like, but that's some other shit, and I'm not even gonna get into the whole Iggy shit because that shit is like a 20-hour. What if? Like, it's so many questions into that shit. But at the end of the day,
I honestly don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck either.
Whatever.
If I was T.I., I'd be doing the same shit if I had an Iggy.
I mean,
But I also understand Azealia Banks, part of it.
but Azealia just be coming off like, I mean, she come off the same way about everything, so it kind of just discredits herself, unfortunately.
Exactly. I don't know. Did you see her interview though?
Nah, I didn't.
If you saw her interview, I think you would have a different perspective.
Yes,
on it.
yeah, somebody else told me that shit too.
Yeah, because
Somebody else
had
had said the same thing to me.
That's
but
what I had to do.
I'm like, when you come off the same way on Twitter every fucking day,
yeah, true.
it's kind of like, whatever. I'm kind of done with this, You heard her album?
Nope.
I heard it was tight.
I heard it was too. It's just not my type of music. Like,
No, I know.
I liked 212.
Yeah.
After that, I was just like,
I heard the beats are hard.
yeah, of course, the beats are hard. It's just that I don't know. It's like rap. It's like East Coast rap bachata, like gay club music,
Yeah.
which is cool.
Yeah.
It's too much for me.
I'm gonna give it a whirl one of these days. I think I put it in the whip. I think
I
it's
don't know
there.
if it's some shit you think I could fuck with.
But I don't know. I
send
haven't
me a track.
even heard it yet. It's in the
But I'm
whip,
saying
but I haven't listened.
when you hear it, if you
Yeah.
think it's some shit I would fuck with, send me a track or something. I'll
Yeah.
listen to it because I mean I be needing different shit to listen to. I can't
Yeah.
listen to Mob 94 Mob Deep all day, and I can't.
Yes, you
listen
can.
Yeah, I mean, I've done it before. That's why I can't do it no more. And I definitely can't listen to Bankroll Fresh all the time. By the way, like, we spoke about like up and coming, not up and coming, but like rappers who are gonna have a big 2015. Rocky just dropped, the second single to like his new little campaign, and this is the Lord Pretty Flocko Jody Part 2, which the original song was just called Jody, so whatever.
I love how they added mad fucking words to the title. That's just crazy.
Or no, because he did a song called Pretty Flocko, but then he had a song called Jody too. So I'm trying to figure out what part 2
There's a sequel to all of that, I guess.
Shit,
That's
all right.
amazing.
Yeah, he snapped. He snapped.
Yeah.
But,
It's the track from Multiplicity video.
the Multiply
Video
the shit
where
with Young Gleesh was
is
snapping.
on. So, I mean, we've all heard the beat a little bit. And
Yeah.
you get the full track. Shit is amazing. He dropped it, New Year's Eve?
Yesterday.
New Year's Eve. And, that shit kind of went, that shit's been bonkers since.
Yeah, listen, I was out.
I think that
yesterday.
shit more important than the Kanye track that dropped.
I like the Kanye track.
Well, I mean, I'm hearing more people talking about the Rocky shit than.
I'm actually seeing more people
Oh,
talk
word?
about.
Maybe-
I'm seeing people talk about both, but I'm seeing a lot of people talk about the Kanye shit.
Yeah.
But
I mean, the Kanye shit's crazy too, though. I mean, Paul McCartney,
yeah, I'll tell you this.
that's legend.
I'll tell you this. Yesterday I was out and we played Lord Pretty Flocko Jody like 4 times yesterday.
Yeah.
Like, and in the car, we played it at somebody's house. We played it in the car 3 times. Like, it was ridiculous, and it sounds crazy in a car.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I don't know. I'm excited to see what happens with them. I'm kind of mad we didn't make it to that New Year's Eve party that they had. I heard that shit was crazy. But yeah, last minute shit. You know how these niggas do.
Yeah. I think the shit that's crazy about it is like it's only a 2-minute song, so like it ain't giving you like that 3.5-minute fill, so you want to run it back, so which gives you mad replay.
The funny thing
it's like has mad replay value to it.
That's the shit I keep telling everybody who makes songs. I'm like, yo, if you make music or you listen to music, yo, if you do anything past 3:15, you're dragging it.
Yeah.
At this point, like, yo, you gotta. It's the sign of the times. Like, nobody wants that 5-minute song no more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And if you're gonna do that 5-minute song, you better be a rapper / producer / songwriter who can build a bridge. Like, you better be a Travis Scott, a Kanye, a Pharrell.
Yeah.
You gotta be cut from that cloth. You can't be just a rapper trying to give me a 5-minute song.
Nah.
It's too fucking long, B. And then, not to mention, like, who wants to play a 5-minute song in the club?
Nah.
But who also, like, because me, like, I get tired. Like, I hate when people, like, especially DJs, when I'm at a club and they don't play the best song or the best part of the song.
Oh, word, yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah, that's the fucking worst.
when you have a shorter song, you can play the whole song and niggas don't get tired.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So I can hear Lord Flocko Jody too going crazy in the club. You feel
right.
me? Like, even you guessed it. It goes crazy in the club, but they cut it off after Mako's verse. They don't play Key's verse. Key's verse is the best part of that song.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's that same shit.
They probably don't even got the track with Key on.
Nah, they do.
Oh, all right.
the original because even like on
I was
the
gonna
radio,
say they just fucking downloaded that shit off YouTube.
on the radio they were playing Key's verse, but at clubs they weren't. But I would hear Key's ad-libs in the back. But now the radio, because quality control sent out the remix with 2 Chainz to all the DJs and shit.
Yeah, that's what I've been hearing too.
So that's what I've been hearing now, and I'm just like, yo, that's whack, B. Like,
yeah.
Key made that song, honestly. Like, I mean, you guessed it was cool, but like without Key, like, I don't even think we would.
The first time I heard it was without Key.
Really?
Yeah, and I liked it.
No. The first time I heard it was with Key. Like, I didn't even know who Mako was until
They're both dope.
until the Key project. I fuck with Keep More.
Nah, I know.
But
I think the song has had legs without Key on it, but I mean, Key made it doper.
Yeah.
But I thought it was a dope song, regardless.
Yeah. But like, speaking of that though, I feel like Bankroll Fresh gonna have a good
Yeah, that's what I think you were getting at. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, yo, his year. Like,
Yeah, I texted you the other day.
I didn't even know that shit was being played on the radio.
Yeah, I heard that shit. I was like, that was like the 5th time I heard it. I was
Yeah.
like, all right, I gotta send this shit to Kobe. This shit
Yo,
definitely growing on me.
The funny shit about that is I've been seeing
Yeah.
people. I've been seeing like random people that don't even be like into the music shit like that, just tweeting that song or like posting that shit on Facebook, and I'm just like, yo, how you know about this shit? Like,
Yeah.
you know, like just random people who don't really keep their ears to the streets. Like the last wave that they caught as far as new music goes is like the whole Chicago drill shit, and now they're talking about Bankroll Fresh. I'm like, what? Like, how that happen? You know?
But yeah, I mean, again, it's like I feel it's real similar to almost the OT Genesis shit. You know what I mean? Like the shit was like, it almost has like the same feel to me, and it's kind of hard. It's kind of weird. Like I'm talking about like Coco like is old because this shit was only like 2 months ago.
The funny thing is,
but shit turns quick nowadays. Like the turnaround time.
You talking
just
about
like
the Bankroll Fresh shit?
Yeah,
son.
Just like the momentum.
I feel you, but yo, not for nothing. The Bankroll, like his whole mixtape is fire.
Yeah,
and that shit is older than the OT Genesis shit. Like I had that mixtape like maybe the beginning of the summer.
Yeah,
like you know what I mean. Like,
but I mean, the way like songs are like blowing up and then dying out.
Yeah,
is like it's crazy. I mean, just think in the last fucking couple months, you had go back to Bobby.
Yeah.
So you had Schmurder shit, then you had pretty much probably Dej Loaf shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sure there's something else, but you know, OT Genesis and and then now this shit. I mean, I feel like these shits are blowing up. They're like becoming the biggest shit and then dying out. Like, who's talking about Dej Loaf anymore? Really?
I feel like it started with maybe.
And I'm just this is just like the last couple months.
Maybe it started with Bobby,
This,
and then it went to Mako.
Yeah.
Then it went to
Mako
Dej,
definitely had
Dej Loaf.
Yeah.
And then it went to OT Genesis.
But that's like only like a
Not
song
even,
a month.
Not even 3 months.
Yeah, like that song was only hot for a month.
Yeah.
And then the next song came. I remember like not saying like, you know, anything of them songs is crazy or anything, but who's that dude from New York who kept getting his chain snatched? He had that one song that was crazy hot that summer. This is why I'm hot.
Mibbs?
Yeah.
I didn't even know he was getting his chain.
Oh, maybe I don't know. Maybe he wasn't. I'm making shit up.
Maybe.
But I'm thinking somebody else. Who's the other dude?
Yeah, I think you're thinking about Young Bird.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I got him
fuck with
confused.
I'm not even gonna get into
But,
Young Bird.
The Mim shit, like that shit lasted a dumb long time.
Yeah, it did.
You know what I mean? And I'm not comparing any of the songs, not saying anybody's on the same levels here, but I feel like the song was hot. You know what I mean? Just like all of these other songs we mentioned were hot. But the Mim shit lasted longer. You know what I mean? Like songs now turnaround is quick.
Social media, bro.
Yeah, bro. I mean, it's the signs of the times and the age and all that. You know.
Real talk, but damn, you kind of took me away from my point.
Oh, what were you talking about? My bad. Bankroll.
No. After that, I don't remember now. Come on, bro. Nah, but yeah, fucking. I don't know. All this shit is just. Oh, all right. That's what I was getting to. So like the new song now, like, cause niggas is kind of like already done with Coco and all that shit. The new song now is fucking Run Ricky Run, Manolo Rose. I don't know if they've been playing that on Shade yet, but like that shit is. I don't even know if they're playing it on like Hot or anything, but just like through like the New York like blogger sphere and shit. Like I've been catching it. Like everybody's talking about it. You know, I heard it rang off crazy at Henny Palooza a couple nights ago. I was supposed to go to that too, but I don't know. Yo, niggas, you can stop fronting like we not. Never mind. I'm not even gonna get into that. But yeah, yeah, I heard that shit rang off crazy. You know, I don't know if you heard it, but it's just like a lot of people are saying it's he's kind of biting off Mako's flow a little bit. Um, I think the shit is hot.
Yeah.
I think the shit is hot, and it's kind of like a shot almost at everybody talking about like New York rap, and like not New York rap sounds too much like the South, whatever. It's just like, yo, like, what do you expect New York rap to sound like in 2015?
Yeah.
Like, everybody has probably traveled out of the state, seen other things. You know, the influences have grown.
Yeah, there's things like TV,
Yeah,
the
like,
internet.
Yeah. Like, I feel like hip hop is the only genre where they kind of want you to live under a rock. And I don't,
If you want to be real.
yeah,
If you want to be considered real, you have to live under a rock.
Fuck all that considered real shit, man. I don't know. But that's why I don't rap. Or take it seriously, at least. Because I don't... All this fucking commentary and critics and shit and all these old niggas, like... These niggas need to go ahead, man. But, I don't know. I like the song, the Run Ricky Run shit.
I'm gonna check it out. I think I heard it, but I can't remember.
Yeah, it's funny.
You know, there's a lot of music out there, so you
Yeah.
hear some shit. Sometimes it just, you know.
I'm not even gonna say it's funny. Like, matter of fact, this is the same dude who I know you heard about the money shit with Troy Ave.
Yeah, everybody heard that.
He wrote the hook. That was originally his song.
Where?
The shit was called like Dope Man, I think.
Okay.
And you know he did the hook, the chef cooking with the pot.
Yeah.
Boy, it's all about the motherfucking money. Like that was all his shit. Cause the dude Rufio produced that, and Rufio isn't even a hip hop producer. He's like a techno producer. Like Manolo Rose is down with Fame School, and Fame School is like they're like a rap, electric type group. Fame School is like, you remember Ninja Sonic?
Mm-hmm.
Fame School is like Telly from Ninja Sonic and Rufio.
Okay.
And like maybe one other producer or DJ or something, I don't know. But yeah, so you know it's rooted in that, you know, counterculture New York scene, that OG counterculture New York scene. You know, obviously if you don't know about Ninja Sonic and you're from New York and you consider yourself part of the scene or part of the loop or whatever, I don't know what to tell you, because Ninja Sonic did a lot of shit for New York on the low.
Is it even on the low? I mean, he's kind of...
I mean, it's still on the low because a lot of niggas don't know.
I guess, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, even before, like, Curtains was really doing some shit behind the scenes for New York, it was Ninja Sonic. Like, they was the first ones out here on that skinny jean shit, on that black punk, skate, snapback shit. You know what I mean? Like, before all that shit was popping, like, yeah. But, I don't know, man. Shit is weird. What else we got? What else been going on lately? That's really it. Like, music, I'm not gonna say it sucks, but
It's been alright.
I'm waiting for it to get better. I'm waiting for it. I mean, I don't know. It's the same thing with, like, everything, you know? It takes time, obviously. But, Lord have mercy, my phone is blowing up. But, yeah, man, fucking 2015. I don't know, what you want to see happen within this year, bro?
As far as what?
Shit, bro.
Anything?
Anything.
Shit, I don't even know, bro. You put me on the spot here. Oh, man. I mean, movie theaters are going to be crazy big this year.
You think so?
Yeah, it's going to be like crazy blockbusters, bro. This is going to be like the biggest money movie year probably ever.
You think so?
Yeah, you got Star Wars, Avengers 2, you got fucking Hunger Games, The Last Joint. You got, there's something else in there too that I'm forgetting. They got mad movies though. There's going to be, you might catch like 2, like, you know, billion-dollar movies this year. Maybe 3. It's going to be insane. It's going to be like the biggest movie money-wise year. So movies is going to be a big thing this year. There's a couple other joints I can't think of off the top of my head, but...
Speaking of movies, did you see the trailer for Straight Outta Compton?
Nah.
Yo.
Crazy?
Yo, it's kind of crazy. I didn't think it was going to be crazy. It's kind of crazy.
Who's doing it?
Somebody in Ice Cube. I just
I mean, I guess he's got to be part of it.
yeah. F. Gary Gray.
All right, yeah.
I heard there was like crazy time lapses in it because like obviously most of it is based in the 80s,
Mm-hmm.
but like they got niggas wearing Jordans
Eh. All right.
and like Jordans that weren't even out at the time. Like I don't know, it's weird shit.
We'll see.
But
Paul Giamatti gonna be in it?
I think he's gonna play Jerry Heller.
That's dope.
They got a lot of I heard they really wanted to go with a lot of like no name. I'm not gonna say no name, but like pretty much like unknown talent
Mm-hmm.
to play these roles.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was necessarily a good idea or not, but
Be interesting.
yeah,
It's supposed to be coming out this year. Cool.
August I heard. The trailer is crazy though.
I'm gonna have to check that out.
Kind of got me excited. I really didn't think too much about the movie until I saw the trailer, and then I'm like, oh shit.
Is Ice Cube gonna play Ice Cube's dad?
I think so.
That would be funny for real.
I think so.
I didn't even read nothing.
Ice
but
Cube
I'm
is
just gonna guess
Ice
that.
Cube is in the movie. He's the only one that's in the movie.
And of course, Dre getting in check.
Of course.
Yeah, it should be cool.
Why the fuck is Snoop in it though?
Yo, Ice Cube's son is playing. That's Ice Cube's son, right?
I think so. Yeah.
That's Ice Cube's name, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, his son's playing himself. Him.
That's weird.
Yeah. Snoop.
Yeah, like why do you need Snoop in this movie? Why do you need Warren G?
I don't know.
I mean, I guess if they want to do like the end of NWA with like the whole beef with Easy and Dre, but like I was really hoping they wouldn't even touch that.
Whatever. We'll see what it is.
I'm kind of mad that they won't let Little Easy play his father either. But maybe Little Easy is a little too old
Yeah.
for the age range that they want to show in the movie.
Yeah.
Because people got to remember, they were teenagers doing all this shit. They were like between the ages of 17 and 20.
Word.
Before they
Yeah.
before they popped and all that other shit. Like they were 17, between the ages of 17 and 20. I think Easy was the oldest because he was like on some like hood shit, obviously.
Yeah, shit should be tight. What other shit? Oh, speaking of movies, yo, I seen on one of these blogs they were doing like fucking like movie recommendations and shit for you to watch, but then you click the link and it goes to iTunes and you gotta pay, so they was just looking for a check. That's kind of fucked up.
Yeah, that's why.
So I'm gonna give y'all some movie recommendations to watch on Netflix, because every one of y'all got somebody's Netflix fucking password.
I use my cousin's.
so you got access to this shit for the low. I'm gonna hit y'all with 2 because I ain't gonna fucking be digging for 5 movies. Fuck that shit. That's way too much. I'll start it off simple. I mean, right now you could watch the original Old Boy, which is fucking just crazy classic film. When the fuck was it from? 2002 maybe? 2003. Just yeah, it's a fucked up movie. Shit's it's foreign. I forget where the fuck it's from. Somewhere in
I think
Asia.
it's like Japanese.
Is it Japanese? Yeah.
Or Taiwanese.
Yeah, it's gotta be something like that.
Yeah.
It was a crazy film. You seen the shit before?
Nah, but I heard Spike Lee did a remake.
Yeah, he just recently did a remake. Yo, it wasn't bad.
All right.
Yeah, I think they both on Netflix. So boom, you got a bonus right there.
Yeah.
I got 2, but watch the original. The original one is crazy. I mean, there's a lot of fucking if you into movies and shit, and there's a lot of shit you see in this, and you'll see it in a lot of other shit referenced and whatnot. It's a tight movie, and then there was some shit from a couple years ago called Maniac. I think I showed you the trailer. Did you ever watch it?
Yes, I did. That's the shit with
Elijah Wood.
Homie stabbed Shorty through the
Yeah,
and then he was cutting off the scalps.
Yeah.
Yo, this movie is nuts.
Yeah, it's a crazy movie.
I don't watch movies like that, but I did see this. This movie is crazy.
Yeah. Maniac is starring Elijah Woods from 2012.
It was like shot in like Paris, I think.
Yeah, it's like all like kind of like almost first person view.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Like fucking killer shit.
Yeah.
I went with 2 killer movies to start this shit off. Yeah, Happy Halloween. So there you go. 2 Netflix fucking movie recommendations from the toast.
Let me throw in a movie too. I don't even know if it's on Netflix.
I'll check.
But,
Is it? This one you might have to pay for on iTunes. Fucking Turner on the fucking
Nah, I mean,
on the blog shit getting paid, but he ain't
um,
getting paid for the movie.
yo, I don't even.
What is
it? Charlie. Yo, I don't even remember the name. Just type in Elijah Wood. I don't even know if it's Elijah Wood.
What the
Charlie, like Charlie. Unfortunate Charlie. Yo, I forgot the name of this movie, but this movie is dead ass crazy.
We're gonna have to have it in the next one for you.
No. We're gonna get it in
find
here.
it right now?
Yeah, we're gonna get it in here.
Alright.
Type in like unfortunate Charlie. It's one of those teen people that was in it.
And it gets quiet on the fucking podcast.
Yeah, I know. Charlie Countryman, yes.
There we go. We found it.
Yes, The Necessary Death of Charlie Countryman. Was it Elijah Wood or
Nah,
is that
Shia LaBeouf.
Shia LaBeouf? I knew it was one of those kid actors that turned crazy. Yo, this movie is nuts. I'm not even gonna give you the whole synopsis and shit, but is it on Netflix?
I'm looking right now.
Alright, we're gonna find out if it's on Netflix for y'all motherfuckers. Charlie Countryman. The shit is nuts. Like, my man Jay told me to watch the movie, and like I said, I normally don't fuck with movies. Like, I just don't be having the time. I like listening to music. I like watching videos or like battles on or I just like doing other shit than devoting 2 hours to watching a movie.
And it's on Instant.
It's on Instant on Netflix. Shia LaBeouf as Charlie Countryman. The movie is crazy, and the original title was called The Necessary Death of Charlie Countryman. Find the shit, watch it along with Oldboy and Maniac,
Yeah.
and enjoy your fucking 2015. We got episode 6 coming up soon. What we gonna touch this time on episode 6?
I have no fucking idea.
We probably gonna touch. I think we're gonna get into some fashion.
Yeah, that sounds good. It's always good to talk about some
Yeah.
fashion. We'll talk about shit.
Yeah,
We can talk about wrestling on this one. We might
Yeah.
have to talk about that a little bit.
yeah, maybe a little something. But yeah, yo, 64th talk.
Oh, real quick, yo,
Yeah.
wrestling, yo, Daniel Bryan. Is he winning the Rumble?
I heard he's trolling.
What?
I heard he's really out, but they're gonna find a way to take him out on TV
Again?
for good. Yeah.
For good.
So they're gonna. I think they're talking about Cesaro, like just Daniel Bryan just giving everything to Cesaro
This is like a stretch.
and just letting him like come out to the ring. Cesaro attack him on his way to the ring at Mania and puts him out for good.
So he's gonna wrestle at Royal Rumble?
Who?
Daniel Bryan?
I said Mania.
Yeah.
I meant Royal Rumble.
Oh, okay. Nah, I don't think so. I think he's back. You think he's alright?
I think he's back too, but that's just what I heard.
Is he winning the Royal Rumble?
I don't know, bro.
The whole internet wants him to.
The whole internet wants him to. I don't miss Daniel Bryan, bro. Maybe I do and I don't know it, but I feel like, you know, with Dean and Seth as their comeuppance and like Ziggler getting this push, do we need another small guy?
Yeah.
I guess. I mean, yeah, we do, but do we need Daniel Bryan? The only thing I really want to see Daniel Bryan for.
He could go. He hasn't really got in there with Dean as he is himself now, and
only thing
Rollins.
The only thing I want to see Daniel Bryan do is him and Kenta or Hideo Itami. That's it.
You could have that.
That's it. That's all I want to see. I don't want to see him and Seth. I don't want to see him and Dean. Am I gonna watch it? Am I gonna like it? Probably.
There's a lot of opportunity still there.
There is. Maybe he beats up Brock.
Your boy Owens.
Yo,
There's so many opportunities. There's still matches left to have with Daniel Bryan. Nah, he's not winning the Rumble though. Sorry.
I don't think so.
Sorry, the internet. Apologies to the internet.
Shawn Michaels ain't gonna let him.
No, Vince isn't gonna let him.
True. I said Shawn Michaels because I think they're gonna make him enter one.
Yeah.
I think so.
Oh God, they need to, because if he enters late, he gonna it's in Royal Rumble's in Philly. Shit's gonna be hot.
Smart crowd.
Yes, you see what I'm getting at? Yo, they are gonna get at Roman so fucking. Yo, Roman might be heel by the time the night's over.
Yo, they're really like pulling back on.
Why do they keep doing this? Nah, I don't think so.
No, they are pulling back on Roman.
I don't think so.
I'm telling you, they are. They're like, yo, all right, maybe this isn't gonna go like what we thought we were gonna go with. They're pulling back on Roman.
So what's they gonna do? See, now we're gonna have a whole fucking wrestling talk. Let's keep it. 3 minutes on wrestling. Let's go.
All right, I think they're pulling back on Roman. They're gonna give it to either Seth or Dean, or maybe another small guy. But
Dean, who hasn't had a fucking pay per view win in how long?
But yo, this is
Dean, who hasn't even beat Bray.
This is the thing, bro. Roman can't talk, and they want to for him to be the face.
Daniel Bryan can't really talk. I mean, he's way better than Roman.
Exactly.
But
and that's the thing.
It's not like Daniel Bryan cuts amazing promos.
He don't need to, bro.
But Roman does?
They want him to be a face. Daniel Bryan, for whatever we got, is not a face. Like, Roman is going to be like Cena status.
Yeah.
Daniel Bryan wasn't ever Cena. You know what I mean?
I get what you're saying.
Hart,
that person who's going to carry the company needs to have both. He needs to be able to wrestle and needs to be able to do it on the mic.
Exactly.
Yes,
Bret Hart couldn't talk, but Shawn Michaels could.
Yeah.
They were both faces, but Shawn Michaels had that. You know what I mean?
Well, Bret was the last person who couldn't talk, who was kind of the face of the company.
Not even. I mean,
which at its worst point in probably history too.
I mean, all right, not even that, yo. We had who else did we have? We had like the triple face thing going on, where it was like The Rock, Stone Cold, and Triple H. They all could talk.
They could cut a promo. I mean, Bret's the last person who couldn't cut a promo, who was the face of the company. Who else?
No, Brock.
He's not the face of the company.
He was at a point. It was him and Cena.
Yeah, all right.
And Brock can't talk. We all know that.
So Roman's got a shot.
Roman's got a shot, but up against who? That's what I'm saying.
I already told you probably on the first episode what I thought was going to happen. Roman's winning Rumble. He's going to beat Brock.
That's what
Rollins cashing in shortly after.
I don't think that's going to happen no more, bro. At first I did, but they pulled it back, bro. But yeah, we're not even going to get into all that crazy wrestling shit.
3 minutes to talk. Wrestling. It was cool.
Yeah. Episode 6 coming soon.
Yeah, man.
Biatch, 64th Talk.